Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 41 of the FIFA 19 My Player Career. In today's episode we will be closing the January transfer window, so there may be some ingoings and outgoings with Wolverhampton Wanderers. But before that we've got one final game before the window actually closes, and as you can see it is a tough one against the Arsenal. Well, I say tough one, Arsenal not having the best of seasons. Last time we actually checked the league table they were in a relegation fight, so we should be the favourites going into this game. Remember, we are going to be opening up a poll as well for you guys to vote on. We're going to vote on, well, I'm going to let you guys vote on the teams which came in for offers from December to January, which we rejected every offer, of course. We still are on the transfer market, but we wanted to get listed just to see what kind of offers we will get. We had some really nice ones. 6 offers I think we had in total: Barcelona, Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester United, Bayern Munich and Manchester City. So I will add all of those teams to the poll. I'll let you guys vote, and then in the summer, once the season is over, the first team which comes in, well, the vote that you guys go for, the team that you guys vote for, if they obviously come in, then we will accept their offer, whether it's the first offer or not. We'll wait till they come in and we'll make that change once they do make that offer. If they don't come in at all in the summer, then of course we can wait till the deadline day, and I may open up another poll for you to vote on, and then we'll see who we are going to be moving to. But we will be moving away from Wolverhampton Wanderers at the end of the summer, so don't worry about that. This is our final season here with Wolverhampton Wanderers, even if we don't get the move that we want, but I think we will. Once the window is open up in the summer, we should be able to get the move away. So like I said, I will add all of those teams, the 6 clubs which I mentioned, into the poll. You guys make a vote, and then whoever wins that vote come the summer, we will look back at it and we'll see who you voted for. And then of course once the window's open we can go ahead and hopefully get that offer and then make the move which you all wanted. But before all of that, let's finish off today's first game, and then we can look forward to the end of the January transfer window and see if Wolverhampton Wanderers actually make any changes. Will be interesting to see if they bring anybody in or if anybody gets sold. I think every window so far we've actually brought in a decent player. Not the best of players, but we've brought in some decent names to shore up our defence with Paulista. Who else did we bring in? We brought in Dolberg. We've had Jack Wilshere here as well, remember, former teammate. He was here on loan from West Ham United, so we've had some really decent players come in. Mendy as well, of course, at left back. He joined here, what is it, a season or 2 ago now. So we have been spending the money when we've needed to. Hopefully we can improve. You saw that we got a draw there, and we're on transfer deadline day now. We've got an hour to go, but before we do actually finish it, let's go through the teams one by one. Arsenal have spent 35 million. Wow, Iwobi's left. They can see on the right there, Wolverhampton Wanderers have actually brought in Timo Werner. That is an absolutely fantastic signing. We'll concentrate on that in a second. Let's just go through all of the rest of these teams. Calvert-Lewin, he left Everton, he joined Arsenal as we saw. Huddersfield Town didn't spend anything, but they did bring in 4 players. Liverpool sold Busquets and Jones. Man City, they've lost Stones and Laporta, brought nobody in. I don't think they brought anybody in the summer either. Quite a few changes there for Manchester United. Tottenham, Ali's gone, Thiago's gone. So they're a little bit weaker, didn't bring anybody in. Stoke City, Watford, sorry. West Bromwich Albion, West Ham United did no deals, and there are ourselves. Elvedi, Werner and Tagliafico. They are the players that came in. Digne and Bolly have left, but there is the main signing for us. Timo Werner, brand new striker for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Very, very exciting signing as well for Wolves, for the club and for the fans of course, and for Kai. It's going to be interesting if he gets his debut today against Stoke City. I'm very excited to play with him, I have to say. One of the better strikers in FIFA 19, especially at the basic goal range on the Ultimate Team. I have used him a few times. He's got a cracking finish, so let's see how he gets on in single player, or at least on my player. Hopefully it can make the runs that we need, get the goals as well. As I said in previous episodes, we have been lacking a little bit going forward. So let's see if Werner is going to be the difference going forward. We're into the FA Cup replay this one. Remember the first leg ended all square against Stoke City. So this is a replay. And here is Mendy, finds Kai, and who's he looking for? He is looking for Werner. Werner's there. Look at him, he's chasing. Look at the hard work already. And he's chasing again, and he wins the ball back here for Wolves. Plays the ball forward there for Kai. And that is exactly what we want to see from Timo Werner. Dropping back, winning the ball when he loses it. And here is Kai. He's looking for Timo Werner, but the goalkeeper, Jack Butland, he jumps up and gets there ahead of Werner, who would have put that one into the back of the net. But onwards we go. 5 minutes to play in this first half here, and it is still Stoke City 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Now if this does end all goalless, or at least level at the end of the 90 minutes, I believe it will go to extra time and then possibly a penalty shootout. But hopefully it doesn't go that far. We want to try and get this job done in the first 90 minutes. And nicely laid off there by Jota. Jota again, here is Kai. Tries to lay it off there for Werner, and he does find his teammate. Now the German striker plays that one forward, almost found Adama Traore. But we're going to jump into the second half, and as you see we have 20 minutes remaining here at the Britannia Stadium. I think it's still called the Britannia, isn't it? I could be wrong with that, but onwards we go. Let's try and get this winning goal. Here is Mendy then, plays that ball forward. We'll go backwards, but now Mendy plays it straight through the middle. Now Kai waiting for the run there of Wolf. It is Wolf's 1-on-1 with a keeper, hits it and straight into the back of the goal, and Wolverhampton Wanderers finally break the deadlock. Kai will pick up the assist for that as well, so his ratings are going to go up. But what a finish. It wasn't from Timo Werner, it wasn't even from Kai, but it was from another danger man, Wolf. He does get on the score sheet now and again, and he's got a cracking finish on him, and he does break the deadlock here. Just over 15 minutes remaining. It is now Stoke City 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, and look at this fantastic goal just on the edge of the area. Boom, past Butland, who did not stand a chance, and that's his first FA Cup goal of the season, and it could be a very important one, could be a decisive one, as it could put us through to the next round of this competition. Now a minute to play, waiting for that final whistle to blow. We will have one more game coming up in today's episode, and I believe it's against Manchester City. So that is going to be a tough one. It will be Timo Werner's Premier League debut, of course, so we'll see how he gets on in that. But let's try and finish off here. He's offside. Unlucky there for Stoke City, but thankfully it goes our way. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, clearly offside there, so it is a free kick then to Wolves. 8.8 rating for Kai. He's had a good second half, hasn't he? Especially picking up that assist for the goal. And there is the final whistle. So 1-0 it ends in the FA Cup. It is Wolverhampton Wanderers who progress through to the next round of the competition. Stoke City go out, and now we can look forward to some more Premier League action. And as I mentioned, it is against Manchester City. We are at home, and they can actually play in their home kit. There we go. Kevin De Bruyne, he is the captain for the day for Manchester City. He's going to be a danger, of course, so we've got to watch out for KDB. But let's hope that we can get Timo Werner a goal on his Premier League debut here for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Has he even started? There's Diego Jota. Kai's playing, of course. Mendy, Dolberg's in there. Adama. I don't even think Timo Werner's started, which is a bit of a shame. Just looking at the names at the bottom of the screen there. Now, Timo Werner's not started, so I'm sure he's going to be on the bench. Hopefully he comes on in the second half and gets his debut. But we'll see how we get on here. We've got to make a vital save there from Rui Patricio. It was Sane charging all the way through. It was a cracking effort. Almost getting past the goalkeeper at that near post. But thankfully he was wide awake to it. Got a hand to it. And it does go out of play for a City corner, which is played short to Raheem Sterling. Kai's trying to mark him up here, and the cross comes in, headed away though. Ericsson almost getting on the end of it, and now the possible counter-attack is on. Here is Kai, nice little touch there from the young Englishman. He's got support if he can cut it inside. He does, second time of asking, and Dolberg lays it off. Still Wolves on the attack. Trigueros looking to get the cross in, he cuts it back, and there is Dolberg. His shot was saved, but there is Kai just outside the 6-yard box to tap it in for one of his easiest goals of the season, and that one gives Wolverhampton Wanderers a 1-goal lead. Just over 10 minutes gone here. It is now Wolves 1, Manchester City 0. Not sure where Manchester City are on the table. I think they were around 6th, 5th, or maybe 4th in the league last time I checked. Could be totally wrong, but I think they were around that. So of course they are going to be battling. They were going to be needing the 3 points more than we are, so they're not going to give up just yet. We've got less than 10 minutes to play in the first half. We're still holding on here to a 1-goal lead, and I have to say, since that goal, it's still been all Wolves. Man City not really done much, to be honest. And there's Kai with a long-range timed finish. It was green, so it was going into the back of the net if the goalkeeper wasn't there, who made an absolutely fantastic save there for City. But onwards we go into the second period. Still 1-0 for Wolves as we press forward on that far side. Here's Herrera. Wow, is that Anders Herrera at City? Wow, that's a bit controversial there. But City again on the attack here is Sane. Leroy Sane trying to go all the way through. He's got past Kai, takes off the shot, misses the target, thankfully for us, and goes wide. So 1-0 it is. How close was that one? Oh, we're not going to see the full replay. But there is a change here. Dolberg, as you can see, has just gone off, and Timo Werner comes on to make his Premier League debut for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now let's try and get him on that score sheet. We've got just over half an hour to try and get him that goal. Nice bit of skill there from Kai. I don't know if you saw that as we just cut in there. Trigueros lays that one off to Traore. Now Adama lays it off to Kai. Kai finds Doherty and the shot is on. And look who it is. It is Timo Werner. He gets a goal. He's not been on the pitch long, but already he's making a name for himself here in the Premier League. He gets a debut goal a few minutes into his debut. And the Wolves fans are going to be loving that as a cracking effort as well. Great goal. And of course, scoring against Manchester City on your debut. Can't really get better than that, can it? But Kai, again, in that build-up play. Beautifully laid off there by Trigueros, I think it was. And a beautiful finish from Timo Werner, who gets his first Premier League goal of his career. Now Adama trying to steal the ball there. But Manchester City are on the attack, who lose it though. And now Kai can play it through the middle. Here is Aranguiz. Aranguiz lays it off there to Traore. And now Doherty. I think that's Timo Werner on that far side. It is. He crosses it into Kai. And Kai nods it into the back of the net. Can you believe it? It is now Wolverhampton Wanderers 3. Manchester City 0. Timo Werner on his debut has picked up a goal and already has an assist too. So 1 goal, 1 assist. He's got to be man of the match, I say. But Kai has got 2 goals himself. So onwards we go. Let's try and get Kai a hat-trick. I still don't think he's got a hat-trick in his career. He may have. I could have totally missed that. But it's his 11th Premier League goal of the season. Maybe his first with his head. He doesn't score many with his head, does he? But there he is winning the ball back here for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Up to a 9.2 match rating. So he's having a cracking game here. And now he's pushing forward, waiting for the run of Werner. Plays it nicely through. Timo Werner lays it off to Wolf. It is Wolf again, lays it off back in the middle there for Timo Werner, who cracks it into the back of the net, and it is now 4 goals to the home side. Wolverhampton Wanderers, if we can play like this more often, look at this, we've been lacking recently, being creative, going forward, scoring goals, but Timo Werner, he's come on and scored 2 goals, he's set up 1, Kai's got 2 goals as well, so maybe this is the future for Wolves, but of course, they don't know yet that we will be leaving at the end of the season. But it is still nice to see that we've helped them improve their squad. And hopefully when we do leave, they can still be up there challenging for the titles and the competitions in Europe as well. Almost pushing forward there for a 5th. But I think that's going to be it, guys. There is the final whistle. A fantastic victory there for ourselves. 4-0 against Manchester City. And a nice debut for Timo Werner. And Kai finishing the game with a 9.2 rating, 2 goals and 1 assist.